1, 2, 3, 4.
I am back on YouTube. It is also really dark in here because I didn't know if I wanted the light or not, so we're going light off for now. I have my computer here and my other screen is white. Oh, Jesus Christ. My other screen is white, so I had it up because that's what I'm like reading off of. Because of course, I'm gonna have a script. So, welcome in and let's begin. I realized the can could look like alcohol. It's Pepsi. Let's start off with like the main character, Reki. He's literally me, so I like have his hoodie on and everything. I have two of the hoodies anyways. Reki is like the main character where he's very like energized and very like, whoa. And he's the one like obsessed with skateboarding. Like he has the job for it and everything. I love his look. I'm gonna be popping up things that's new. So I love his look. I love like the red hair, the vibrant red hair where he's like, boom, I'm here. Like, you know, he's the main character. Because obviously the main character is going to have different color hair than everyone else. Anyways, he is very passionate about skateboarding and he really loves it, despite everyone coming after him at some points where they're like, oh, you're not even important. Like, don't talk to him like that. This character is gonna be like, I'm gonna be very on his side because I get it. He is very competitive, but sometimes he doesn't have like the strength to show up to the levels he could be. He really thinks low of himself and he gets in this depression at one point of he's like, yeah, I'm just in the background. I know I am. It doesn't even matter what I do. And he doesn't realize most people around him, like Longa, are there for him. And he's very, like, he learns how to be, like, grateful for that as well. And he learns to not be jealous, because at one point he was jealous that he felt so many people getting ahead of him, so many people doing all these different things, and he feels like he's falling behind, and he really doesn't like that. He acts like he's laid back, but in reality he's hurting. And I hope in season 2 we get to see more of him, like, building up to that and building, like, close relationships, like, not just with Longa, with Cherry, with Joe, with Mia. And speaking of other characters, let's go to Longa. Okay, so Longa, I love Longa. I love everyone in this series, so if I just say love, it's because I do. Like, I honestly do. He's not skateboarder. I mean, he is now. He was a snowboarder in Canada, but when his father passed, his mother was like, I want to go to Japan. I want to go back. So they moved back to Japan, and he wasn't used to skateboarding at all until Reki showed him. I said Ricky. Yikes. Until Reki showed him, and Longa is now, like, he's very introverted, so he was like, I don't know, and he's not used to a lot of things. So when he fell, when he fell on the, like, cement, he started bleeding, and he was like, dude, Reki was like, dude, calm down. But throughout the series, Longa faces challenges on and off the skateboard. His rivalry with, like, the other skaters, his personal struggle, and you can tell he really isn't a talker because he won't even talk to his mom. Literally, how they introduced him in class, he was very like, I can't talk. He's like, he doesn't know what to say. He even claims he's not a good writer. So he has struggling on opening up, and I'm glad that in the show, you can see that Reki is trying to get closer to him and like getting him to open up. Same with Mia, Joe, and Cherry, and Shadow. Like, all of them are. And now off to Joe. So, Joe, the big buff skater dude. Out of S, his name is Kojiro. I'm blanking. Pause. As my Google corrected, I was correct. So, his name's Kojiro, and he is, out of S, he is a chef. He is a cook. And, he is very funny towards people. But when he's at S, he is more, he's very, like, flirtatious with the woman. He's very, like, him and Cherry have this relationship where something is off and you know it's off, but at the same time, like, you can tell they care for each other. And, you can tell he wants to be, like, less intimidating because of how big he is. I'm sorry I'm moving a lot as well. So he wants to be, like, less intimidating, but that's just how he is. He's trying to help as well. He tries to help Longa and Reki dealing with Adam, and it's so, like, it's different compared to, like, Cherry and Shadow. Shadow is a bit too childish, and Cherry is a bit too serious, but you can tell, like, all of them, they do, like, care for each other. And Joe's this special point where he's like, yeah, I'm an adult, but I'm just as reckless as you guys. He literally is, it looks like he's in that teenage age, not teenage, like young adult age, where he's like, oh, chicks, oh, working, chicks and working. And, like, you could literally see him in a few episodes where he just has chicks, and, like, it's every episode, like, and who knows what that's covering, like, we didn't see much of them in season 1 because it's Reki and Longa, so hopefully in season 2 we get more of it. Now we are talking about Cherry Blossom. In reality, his name is Kadu, and he is a calligrapher. I am butchering that. Calligrapher. It's like a fancy writing thing. He is very, like, you could tell he's hiding stuff, and he's hiding so much under his mask. He is a friend to, like, Reki, Joe, and Longa, but he also shows that he's not afraid to rival them when needed. He's like, he knows so much about technology, he uses it on his board. He names his board Carla, and he's just, it's so funny. And he's seen as the mom in the whole group. Like, Mia even says, Mommy, can you buy me a video game? And he goes, I'm not your mama, boy. Like, that's literally how it goes. Like, Cherry is seen as a very, like, smart guy who takes care of everyone, and everyone just kind of accepts it, and it's nice to see in a way. So I'm really excited, and I know we know he has a background with Adam. We don't know what it is though, and a lot of people are expecting, like, it's kind of fruity. I mean, accepting, you know. So I'm kind of excited for season 2 to see if they'll, like, explore that. Same with Joe, like, because Joe and Cherry knew each other in high school, so they easily, when they're at us, they make fun of each other. They call each other, like, gorilla, and they call each other, a few other names. There's just so many. Let's talk about the third adult, Shadow. Shadow is a very chaotic grown man. He is, like, he's very kind of rude in a way, because he's the one that makes Reki, like, really think about, like, his situation with Longa. But at the same time, like, he takes them on a vacation because he wants to impress this girl. Like, yeah, he just wanted to impress her, but at the same time, he was just as happy on the vacation as everyone else. He is, like, you don't know much about him other than he works at a flower shop, and you could tell he likes working at the flower shop, and he got what he got. You know what I mean? He freaking got, like, not dumped. He basically got thrown to the side by this chick, which he deserved. I don't like Shadow for the reason of him hurting Reki's feelings. That's the audacity. But he's not quiet. He's not anything. He's literally loud and obnoxious. He's like Reki, but mean. Like, he would be so much better if he was nicer. He is very nice to Mia, though, and that's the next character we're going to talk about, which is, I feel like, oh, just wait till I get there. So, in my opinion, Mia is, like, the second most, maybe third most, like, not built character, but built character. Like, he is emotionally there. Like, in the first season, you got it. Mia he comes off as cool and collective, but in reality, he is facing so much, and he's the youngest out of all of them. He is trying to deal with the fact that he is a prodigy at skateboarding, and everyone's, like, accepting that, but they want him to get better, and he's just like, I'm just trying to be a kid. His friends left him, and a lot of people left him when he became big, and they're like, what are you doing? And he's getting blamed for all of it, and even his parents don't notice. And at one point, Adam was like, oh, you lost it. And Reki actually stood up for Mia. Mia and Reki have, like, this brotherhood to them, because Reki has younger siblings, and Mia's, like, an only child. So, like, seeing Reki go up to Mia and, like, squish his cheeks and make him all happy, it really showed that Mia can be happy, and it's insane. And I can't wait to see more of Mia in season 2. He's probably one of the characters that I want to learn most about, and I can't wait to learn more about. And we're at Adam. So Adam is, like, he's a businessman. He is literally a businessman, and he makes everyone uncomfortable. But it showed, I was between him and Mia during this, so it showed a lot of incidences in his childhood that brought him to how he is now. And I can't share what those incidences are. One, spoilers. Two, it hurts. It honestly hurts. He pretty much skates because he thinks it's rebellious, because when he was a child, they're like, oh, you can't do that. You're too good for that. And so he met a friend, Tadashi, and he is trying to help Adam, but Adam's just a toxic guy. Like, he makes everyone uncomfortable. He does some unthinkable things that you wouldn't think, just because he wants to stay on top. He was taught, basically, if you're not good, then you're never good enough, like, at all. So I hope I know in the series, like, it shows him losing, and everyone's like, whoa, Adam sucks. But I hope later on in season 2 he comes back and he's better. And now we're going to Adam's little puppy. That's so cringy. I had to use a different, like, thing to bring up Tadashi, but so Tadashi, I want to know so much about him. Like, I'm taking my glasses off. I want to learn so much about him. It's insane, but you don't know much about him. All you know is he like helps ish kind of with Adam, and he like he's very bland in a way. Like, you would think like, oh, that's a boring person, but he's not. He literally like skates under the name Snake, which is dope. He's kind of in the same boat as Adam, where he's like, if he's not good, then he's never good enough. Because I think it said, I haven't seen it in a long time. I need to rewatch it, which I am, but that's why I was inspired to do this. He was like, Adam, calm down, like, dude, chill. And Adam's just like, no, I'm not gonna calm down, because if I don't calm down, nothing's fine. So he's trying to help. And I know at one point he was like, Reki, he told Reki, the main character, to like stay away from Adam and have everyone stay away from Adam, because Adam needs to calm down. And they're like, no, we need to fix this. We need to deal with it. So I want to know more about Tadashi. Like, he's very interesting to me, but I need more context when it comes to him. Now, we're going to talk about one of my favorite things about the show, the theme song. The theme song for Sk8 is Paradise by Rude A. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. It's so catchy. It's so upbeat. It da 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 da. Like, I don't know. I never skip it if it's on my phone. Like, that's a never skip thing. I think that's it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am trying. This is the first video from me for now. So I'm getting used to editing and getting used to everything. I thought it'd be fun. So peace.